Dope boys with them knives.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Down 8 gram, headed straight to the block. Pirates this water while till it's hot. Mr. Double up, turn a little to a lot. Right hand on the cell phone, take an order. Left hand 360 motor to a lot. Blue holler tips, got switches on the dot. State game, true stippers can't be stopped. Laughing at you haters while I'm thumbing through the paper. Says long live to the bottom, won't you meet me at the top? The nigga ain't shit, yeah, I get that a lot. Won't be deterred and I won't be stopped. Shaq Diesel number one, I post up on the block. 24/7 cause the hustle don't stop. 31 flavor, take an order like a waiter. I be selling more gas than a local truck stop. 1200 strong for a pound for the zop. Got me shining, I'm a star. Ask about me, I am legend. They gon' tell you who we are. Fuck these niggas, fuck these bitches. Get money, all I know. No love for these bitches. Never saving these hoes. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not.
When I'm thinking about the past, yeah, gon' get some nice gang, we at the spot. If we ever was short, then it's back to the block, you probably get shot. Every day's a sudden change, we getting money, that's one thing, it's never gon' stop. Real dope boys do what it takes, playing high stakes, living to die. Do your time, keep it quiet, no matter who you are, don't get what you got. Stack it up, that's the bond to stay fresh. Oh, they think that you're not. Take a roll with a hoe, they gon' let you go. Somebody's gonna say you ain't hot. Just invest in yourself, no worry about nobody else. There ain't no handout. If you say the same, put it on the chain. Let them see you ain't tied down. Got a couple rings, did a lot of things. I ain't really gon' talk about it. Give me a trade, get you get to go. She gon' show up and show out. So don't ask me what a dope at, cause you already around.
The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. The game so cold, but I'm so hot. Same old shit, still on the block. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Dope boy fresh with dope boy not. Same young nigga came up in the trap. I'm dope boy fresh with dope boy not.
Petty Springer here. It looks like Lene has thrown in the towel. She had a couple videos. I don't know exactly when they were done. The channel I got them from posted them like both of them 2 hours ago. Now the one that I want to touch on in particular is the last one where she sounded like she's just frustrated that UmarJohnson still got support. She act like she's frustrated because she actually thought she was gonna be the one to bring him down. Now this video, she said something about the school. I don't know exactly what she said. We about to listen to it, but I know it can't be good. And actually, this might be a little older because the one from earlier, I don't know what none of the motherfuckers done, but her clearly done in the other one, and she just touching her goddamn hair like a petulant fucking teenager. But let's see what's going on with this here. Let's see what she got to say.
Video. I'm gonna try to run through it very fast because I'm tapped out, y'all. It's been a long ass day. But I did say I want to do this video and I'm gonna do it very quickly.
Ma'am, nobody watches you. If you tapped out and you tired because it's a long ass day, take your old ass to sleep, bitch. Don't nobody watch you. Like you just gotta do this. Like this is something that the world asks you to do, bitch. Stop it. There's another reason you upset. Your ass ain't. You did this shit to blow the fuck up, and it ain't happened.
This is just my opinion. If this is not what this is not
So
what
I'll be
you
damn. I'm not
think
finna listen to this
it
bitch in regular
is,
speed.
then
Hell
I
no.
implore you to give or take. But I'm pretty much on point, I'm sure. So let's go right in. Umar purchased these buildings. They say he's what in the sixth, seventh year. He purchased these buildings. From what I know, just a very brief recap. There was no revenue. They don't have the potential as
She giving a recap of some shit she wasn't around for. She is taking what somebody else said and presenting it as her own information, like she just got the knowledge to everything. What did I say? FDMG is done. Umar is upside down in this school. He can't come back from this. What do you mean he can't come back? So if he pays the taxes off, he still got the school. I don't know if you've known this, but just like how you saw him on the Breakfast Club and your pussy got wet and you decided to text him, it's finna happen again. He finna be on the Breakfast Club and your hating ass gonna be sitting there watching and he gonna have a whole bunch of bitches texting him. And he still ain't shit, but every time he goes on the Breakfast Club, it puts him in front of millions of listeners at one time, not thousands, millions. That's just on the radio waves. Then they got the apps, YouTube, and all the other shit where they break it down and cut up on it too.
they are right now to bring in
Just let
revenue.
the man scam in peace.
That means there's no possibility for a loan, and he just started with weak capital. So he has not been doing the comprehensive renovations for the school. And he has not gotten the C of O, which has been something he's kept talking about, but it has not happened. And just recently, I'm pretty sure he has pissed off Wilmington to the point where they're like at their last with him, rightfully so. He called a protest.
There is no protest. Nobody protests, so the city of Wilmington wouldn't care. No protest happened, no harm, no foul. They want the money so they can. Ain't nobody else buying them damn buildings. Nobody else is gonna buy them buildings. So they would rather have him keep the buildings and keep paying taxes, whether it's 3, 4, 5 years late, than to just have the land sitting there not making any money. They ain't gonna make shit if it just sits there.
And you are the problem. You're paying stuff late. You're not getting the building done in enough time. Normally, when you do a commercial property, I just want to let y'all know. Normally, it takes about 3 to 4 years of a nonprofit. They'll give you a little bit of time, but 3 to 4 years is like pushing it. That's max. He's in 6 and 7, so that is fucking crazy. But
How would she know and she's never bought a commercial property or opened up shit? How would she know this? She doesn't have she's not speaking from experience. She doesn't know. She's just going off what other people have said that she believes. She probably ain't even researched this shit. Hell, she could be telling the truth. I don't know because I ain't researched it, but I'm just saying, how is she speaking with such certainty when she's never done anything with commercial properties? This bitch is a customer service rep at the IRS if she still got that job.
I'm gonna tell y'all why, because I do believe that he's brought in enough donations. I'm gonna tell you what has happened to the money. So when he grabbed these buildings at that time, he also grabbed a EMO. He went into a contract with them. An EMO is something I didn't even know exists. I've worked with clients that have BPOs, MSOs, um, PMCs, but never a EMO. That is a management company that usually works with charter schools, privately funded public schools, or just online schools,
She ain't know
homeschools.
none of this shit
But
prior to
they do
her coming
everything.
out talking about
They
Umar.
can do everything from the buses all the way down to the lunch menus. They do it all. But with
She didn't
everything that
know
they
any of
do,
this prior.
they also charge. So for a client of mine that has a MSO, I think they go from
a client of hers. What, bitch? You don't have any clients at the IRS, bitch. You is not no special agent. You answer the phone and anybody be on there. And then once the call is over, you don't talk to these people again. This bitch just be lying. It's your client. Are you trying to say you're an accountant or something? Because again, you don't work the IRS, don't send unless you're being audited. They don't put a specific person on your case. If you calling in to ask about your goddamn taxes, you get a random draw. And then you don't talk to those people ever again. You call back, you get somebody different. But she got a client though, because she different. Even though I didn't delete the paperwork. Paperwork, these ladies, stop it. She got a client, but she always do.
15 up to 35%, and I think that's the going rate for EMOs. So they're not normally something that big of a deal. All schools have it. It is a big deal. Not
Who
all schools,
asked
but
her
you
to
know what I
talk
mean. A
about this
lot of
shit?
schools
This
use
shit
them.
is
It is a
boring.
big
Who gives it?
deal when you
And this
don't
is what she
have the
decided to
certificate
not
of
go to sleep to
occupancy.
do.
And this is the reason why he got it when he got the buildings, because he instead of having a board, he let them do the pre door opens or the preschool work. So they did the preschool work, but when you sign up, you can't stop it. You can't stop it. So they have three ways. You either have a flat monthly rate, you got a
I
rate that's dependent
guarantee,
on the students.
I guarantee if I just did some research and went to Lennon channel or the other couple channels she been on, she's repeating what the fuck these people said. This ain't her own thought. This is, you know what? Let me see. Because she ain't talking about shit. This ain't what I was trying, what I came
The
for.
school account, and he could have even offered up the buildings as collateral just to maintain them. That's how important they are. Without them, if he was to lose them, then he can open up that school.
This
It's not
fat
going to
bitch
last more
gets on
than
my
2 years
nerves.
tops.
Somebody need to
Tops. And
smack
that's
the
pushing
shit
it.
out this hoe.
That's what all
I'm
teachers,
not
everybody on
advocating
deck
for
trying to make it
violence, but
work.
somebody need to smack
And
the
you're going to
shit out this
burn
hoe.
your
Like her
fruits out.
glasses
I
need to
have a
fly
friend that
across the
tried to
room
separate
because she
from
got
one,
smacked so hard.
and he was dead in the water because they run his business. He had no idea how to continue the business on after separating from them. It's not like they're bad. They're for scalability. They're for functionality. They handle everything.
She can't show one conversation where she was talking to Umar about this, but she claims she was his everything.
Yeah,
She was his confidant,
it's too
his
much. It's too much.
mentor,
So,
his CNA.
oh, excuse me.
That's not
So yeah,
yeah, his
that's where we're
CNA,
at now. This
his
situation where he
actuary,
got this
all this
stay
shit.
from losing the buildings, that had to be in a plan that was worked out with Wilmington. Wilmington's objective is to get these doors open and bring in revenue, not to obtain back dilapidated buildings. That's not a win for them. So they're going to give
That's what I just said about 7 minutes ago. While all these motherfuckers saying it's over, he gonna lose it. That was his plan. His plan was to get the school sold, and then he was gonna take the money and run. And come on, man. See, that's what I'm saying. She wasn't around. She wasn't around to see this nigga pay $150,000 off that was owed, and they worried about 40. Cause again, back when he owed the 150, Lennon said all the money was gone. Lennon and others said all the money was gone. He paid the 150.
him until they can't take it no more, which he's well past that point now. And he bought himself less time because of treating the councilwoman like that. Not that she has anything to do with it, but you just set a tone there. Like, and not even that, you went online and did that video talking smack. They really want you out of there. I'm pretty sure of it. So
They really want you out of there. I'm pretty sure of it. How are you pretty sure? How are you pretty sure? You don't know any of these people no more than you know Umar. Bitch, I'm still waiting for you to show the pictures of the inside of this motherfucking house. Because ain't nothing else you said newsworthy. Nothing. We'll get into that in the next video.
with all of that being said, this is just it's a mess. I can't even explain to y'all He won't be able to get the renovations done and to pay for this company. He can't let the company go. And now the city has probably given him an extension, not for payment, but to get the C of O, get the renovations done, get the C of O, open up the doors so we can, and then they'll probably work with them from there. But without any revenue, you're useless. You are literally useless. And all of this is because he did not want to work with a board. All of this is because he didn't want to be transparent with what he had going on. This is so people that know better can help him. He didn't want that.
Bitch, why do you care? You was sucking this nigga dick. That's the bottom line with you. You was sucking this nigga dick. Why you care now? Because you can't suck it no more? You can't make what Umar said be true. You mad you can't suck his dick no more because you still ain't shut the fuck up. He ain't talking about you no more. Everybody around the world that heard him say your pussy stink and all of that. He ain't went back. He hasn't talked about it anymore. He ain't talked about it. He could. Now just imagine if he go on the Breakfast Club and roast the shit out of you. You would be embarrassed. Your folks would be embarrassed. Like you tried to do him. But he has a much bigger following than all these motherfuckers that you didn't platform you done went on. But I'm just saying, just imagine if he go on a world tour talking about how your pussy stink and all of that shit, and you the throat go, and he talk about your feet and your shape and all of that shit, and your gray beard and your gray hairs and your fucked up ass teeth. Just imagine if he did that on every show. How you would feel. Hey, you talking about this nigga mama. Nigga, is your mama alive? You talking about his daddy. Nigga, is your daddy alive? Imagine him talking about them motherfuckers all day. You hoes have no respect.
He didn't want it.
He
and
don't
not even
need
people
the
better versed than me. You know, anybody could have helped him make better decisions. And he doesn't take the time and do the due diligence in order to be a business owner.
What?
He is not capable
Let
of
this
pulling off
nigga
the school
fail on his
or
own.
taking care of it.
Why won't niggas just let him fail on his own and say, aha? Why do all these people feel like they need to save this grown ass man? I'm supposed to do it at 8:30 this morning. Of course, y'all see it's way past 8:30. I woke up late, so I'll be doing it tonight. But it's very, very interesting. He went on a podcast, and the guy asked him about taking money from white donors. He said he couldn't do it. And so, bro proposed, so if a white man gave you $5 million and said, here, Umar, I've been watching you since like 2016. Here go 5 million, man. Go get the school open. Umar said, I couldn't do it. And you know what that brother looked him in the eye and said? He said, well, so the mission of the school and opening the school is not at the forefront of your thinking. That can't be the mission if you willing to turn down 5 million free just because the motherfucker white. But the people that run the electricity in that bitch is white. People he paying the taxes to, white. Most of the people he come in and have contracts to do work is white. So he will hire white. He told y'all he had a white lawyer for his closing. So he will hire white people, but he won't take a $5 million check from white people. That's why I said that nigga lying. We're going to get into it later on.
And that's what I wanted to come on here and tell y'all. This is a mess.
Again,
and there's a lot of stuff I didn't tell you. You start working on.
You don't know shit, bitch. You don't know shit. You're regurgitating information. I can respect you more if these is conversations you and this nigga actually had. But you so basic, you've shown basic, surface level ass conversations with this nigga. Like there is nothing to indicate. Never mind, whatever.
On EMOs.
This the one I want to react to. This about to play. This is the one I want to. She sounds defeated like a motherfucker. Listen to this shit.
I perked right up after watching the video. Let me tell y'all something.
Now, I'm gonna slow this one down.
We done tried
and watch
to
how much she play with her goddamn hair. The whole fuck from the time the video come on, This bitch is twirling her hair. Truth. You said women don't do this, and since you done said this, we just keep finding bitches playing in their hair. They just won't stop. If she would have had on a necklace, she would have been fucking with that motherfucker. If she would have had on some long earrings, she would have been fucking with them motherfuckers. But this is the one I want to get into because this video here, she sounds defeated. She watched that girl. It was some lady who told the goddamn truth, and people don't like it. She was like, okay, y'all don't like Umar, cool. Y'all talking about why we giving our money. It's not y'all money. Why y'all worried about it? Don't nobody say nothing to y'all giving this money to Jamal Bryan and TD Jakes, and they ain't doing shit for the black community. They don't give out food boxes of shit. They just buy mansions and stack their money. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear people say, I support them. I'm going to go down with the ship. They don't want to hear that. They want everybody to hate this man as much as they do. And I've been saying it's just not going to happen. It ain't. I'm doing this shit for content. Let me reiterate. I don't like Umar, but I ain't doing this shit to take him down. This nigga name is trending right now, and I ain't no goddamn fool, so I'm doing content on him.
What's up? I perked right up after watching a video. Let me tell y'all something.
5 straight minutes.
We done tried to warn. You got people.
Nobody asked you to warn them, ma'am. You sucked his dick. You flew out to this nigga. You took care of his mammy. People tried to warn your dumb ass. Oh, that's right. You couldn't find nothing. That's right. You couldn't find nothing negative on him.
Warning out the ass. At this point, it's been public. Everyone knows.
Ma'am, it was public when you started sucking his dick. That he wasn't shit. He was a scammer. The school had back tag. All this shit was public when you linked up with him. When you threw that show for him, it was public. All the shit that you're saying he said and did now, it was public. Yet your black ass couldn't find it because you want to suck his dick. You want to stick his dick all inside your double chin.
I think I've done enough interviews that if you Google, it should pop up.
But amazingly, in 2023, when her and her son Googled it, according to her, nothing negative popped up. Now she's saying that you should be able to find negative shit on Umar. How come you couldn't find it? It's only been 2 years, man. It's been 2. He did his show with y'all at the end of 2023. You said you couldn't find nothing negative on him.
Should nobody have to go through what I went through and found out?
You didn't go through shit, bitch. Everything you went through, you were paid for. You were compensated for. You said the show you paid for and all of that, but you also said he took you and your son out to brunch the next day. Compensated. You said when you took care of his mama, compensated. The only time you weren't compensated was when y'all was fucking. And it's crazy that you said you booked, now that I'm thinking about it, you said you booked a hotel, but all the people there knew Umar from being a frequent person at the hotel, but you booked the hotels on your own. Maybe he told you to go to that one. I don't know. But she continues to play in her hair, but this bitch didn't go through anything. What did she go through? What did Umar do to her? She came out and spoke on Umar first. She ain't had no bomb threats, no swatting, but shit happened to her house. Her cars ain't been keyed. Ain't nobody walked up to her and smacked the shit out of her. Nothing has happened to her. Nobody should go through what I went through. You didn't go through anything. You were paid for everything that you did. These your words. You said the 3 times you watched the mama, you got money. You showed a message where you said you needed some money for your phone bill, and he sent it. So you got compensated for everything. What the fuck did you go through? You old bitter bitch.
Should nobody have to go through what I went through and found out after the fact? You think that man
After the fact, ma'am, it's your fault that you Googled this nigga. You said you couldn't find nothing negative. You must have stopped at the first thing. You must have just typed in UmarJohnson Wikipedia and left it at that. You didn't try to go scroll down and see YouTube, even though you said y'all was big on YouTube at the time. Should nobody go through what I go through and find that after the fact? So now she's saying she's oblivious to everything Umar was, which isn't true because she said after the first encounter, he couldn't fuck, he couldn't eat pussy. He was raised out. She thought she was scared for her life because he was in there. So what do you mean you didn't know? She mad that women still like this nigga.
is good in a school with kids? Go ahead.
Ma'am, you were about to move your 16-year-old autistic son in a house with this nigga, knowing exactly who the fuck he was. You were gonna move your son in a house with Umar and his mama, but you talk about somebody sending them to the school. School they just gotta be there for 8 hours. You was finna move your son cross country in a house with this nigga. And why is this bitch still playing with her hair?
Go right ahead. We gonna pray for the best, but expect the worst.
You don't believe in God. What are you praying
And you
to?
can't holler that you didn't know. You cannot holler that you didn't know.
If you were able to holler that you didn't know, everybody else can too. Everybody else can plead ignorance, but everybody else who plead ignorance can say, at least I ain't fucked the nigga and sucked this dick. That's what everybody else can say. They can plead ignorance, but they can also say, I didn't fuck the nigga. This is the same bitch that said she wasn't attracted to this man. So it shouldn't even went. None of the shit she claimed she went through, when she didn't go through anything, should have even been an issue because she wasn't attracted to him.
Oh, because all of this stuff is on the net. That was my intention. I didn't give a fuck about what y'all thought about me.
All this shit was on the net when you fucked him and sucked his dick. If you didn't care about what people said about you, bitch, why are you in people comment sections defending yourself? Remember, you told me you got your team on Philly Field responding. Why? If you don't care, leave it the fuck alone. I don't know if you noticed, bitch, I still ain't opened that message you sent me. Probably not ever going to either, because I don't give a fuck what you got to say. And I got self-control and self-discipline. That motherfucker just sit there to the end of time.
I wanted, if somebody was looking for something, that they get both sides of it. My job is complete. But as far as trying to tell
Your job, man, the only thing you came out here and told us was, ooh, my mama pussy was stanky. That was it. And you showed messages to verify where you told her it was an odor you think is a urinary tract infection. You showed that. Showing the conditions of his house, you did not do. We just have to take your word for it. And I don't believe you. I believe my lying eyes, not what a lying bitch say.
somebody a pan is hot and they want to touch it anyway, you
You
can't do
touched
nothing about it.
it.
Y'all are literally sitting up here talking yourselves in.
Just
This
like
is
you
the
did.
best thing for us.
Just like you did. Because remember, bitch, you said y'all thought Umar took your son check and you still fucked him. So let these other hoes be gullible just like you. Why is you cock blocking? Shark teeth ass bitch.
Ain't nobody else out here that's bullshit. Y'all made this popular. You took that toxic shit and you wanted it. You
You
been to
did.
the event and he was not.
You wanted it so much you sucked his dick, ma'am. You. It's a whole bunch of women that meet Umar at their goddamn events, see him on the Breakfast Club, and they have not sucked his dick nor took care of his mama. Bitch, you became a CNA. I don't give a fuck. I'm not changing nobody's shits except for babies. I'm not changing no, I don't want to do that. That ain't my fucking profession. So I'm sorry. $1,200 ain't enough to wipe no grown woman ass or grown man ass for me. Not for a week. No. I really wouldn't want to do it. So it'd have to be some M's coming behind it. Cause I don't want to, that's not what I want to do. Money, fuck the money. I don't want to wipe nobody ass. You chose to do that, even though you supposed to be this professional with all these goddamn great clients. But you chose to wipe a, I'm about to call this mama a bitch. You chose to wipe this woman ass and sit in fucking filth according to you and clean up. So dumb ass.
Nice, and he was charismatic. Go on, step right up and gamble with your child.
He has not
Couldn't be
stopped touching
me.
her hair. You were
Won't
gonna
be
gamble,
me.
ma'am. You was gonna move your autistic child in with him. I repeat, you were gonna gamble with your child. You left your child at home to go fuck this man. Not a normal 16-year-old. Normal 16-year-old, cool. You know, they can hold the house down by themselves. They could spend a weekend by themselves. They're grown. Damn near. They're old enough to take care of themselves. They know how to get themselves on the bus and stuff. Your son is autistic. And you left this nigga to go fuck Umar, but now you trying to tell somebody else to be careful. And you was finna move this, you was finna move with this nigga. You had
And I
both of your
love
kids
children.
in the
I
car with
adore
him.
children. And a woman came out. She said she did a movie. She had the kids on set. He didn't want to be bothered with them kids.
Who gives a fuck? It's a movie set. The kids weren't part of the movie. So why in the fuck? It is not make a wish. This nigga ain't obligated to he got this is a job. On set, it's a job. What the fuck he supposed to be doing? Reading books and stories to the little niggas? What the fuck? He was on set and he ain't say nothing to the kids. And can niggas not have bad days and don't want to be bothered with nobody? I'm just saying, everything this nigga do, they turn it to 10. They put 10 on it and make it seem like he the worst nigga in the world. A lot of you motherfuckers don't talk to kids. I'm sure it's a lot of principals, once they leave school, they ain't trying to talk to no goddamn kids. They deal with the motherfuckers all day. Hell, you probably don't even talk to your kid every fucking day.
And he doesn't.
Who cares?
He doesn't.
But you and Lenny.
But y'all think y'all want him in a school. Go right
Just
ahead.
like you wanted him in your pussy.
Everything
And you
about
went
that
right
man
ahead.
has shown you darkness, not love, not compassion.
Don't care.
He has not stalled anybody out.
It ain't affecting my
He
life.
ain't let people mistrip around him and had compassion or forgiveness. None of that. He ain't showed y'all none of that. But y'all feel
Ma'am, it's social media. You don't know what the fuck he does in his private life outside of social media. You don't know. That's why his nephew was able to come and say what he has done for him personally and what he's seen him do. He ain't do that shit with you.
y'all want to trust this image that's online
You did.
enough,
You did.
no doubts,
You
to put
did.
your child in a school with that man? I
You were
say
gonna
give
move
it to
with him.
him. I'm interested in seeing what
Why is she
happens,
still
to be
touching
quite
her
honest.
hair? Bitch, you couldn't have
It's
did
going
this
to
before you
be
went live.
interesting.
Like hoes use live as a mirror. Why is
It's
she
going to be
doing
interesting. Y'all can
this?
see all the flaws in these women, and y'all haven't even heard the worst of it.
Don't care.
Go on, put your
Don't
kid in
care.
there, baby.
Ike still, guess what, man? As terrible as Ike was, Ike still was able to get him another wife. They don't, they don't care. That was your experience. Your experience was bad. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm sure you had a bad experience with your baby daddy too. Okay, cool. You ain't out here talking about this nigga because your baby dad ain't shit. Even though you say he known, he ain't shit. Because I'm sure you got some bad shit to say about him. You ain't said it. Oops.
And I just so you know, these stories don't touch or bother anything. We put this stuff out here so that people would know.
No. Now,
But remember this.
see, Lennon had, like I said, KKC said he was scammed. He gave Umar money and he didn't receive nothing in return. He didn't see results. He felt scammed. Something actually happened to him. Lennon, even though Lennon started doing commentary on this man first, Lennon's family was doxxed. Lennon was portrayed to be gay. Lennon was threatened and a whole bunch of other shit. Something actually happened to him. Nothing happened to you. You fucked the man. You took care of his mama. He paid you for taking care of his mama. End the story. What are we doing here?
Remember this. Let me tell you. Regardless of what happens when your child goes to FDMG, it will be your word against his.
And
it will be your word against his.
She mad, don't nobody believe her. And he ain't even saying much about her.
I'm interested in seeing where I can't even lie.
Why won't you just move on with your life, bitch?
Maybe this might teach us something about ourselves.
Nothing. If you're my ex, I'm not watching what the fuck you got going on. I've moved on. Bitch, you're crazy. You're not even getting paid for this. No time you have seen
him behave in a way.
I can also give Lennon and them a pass because they're getting paid
in a building.
You're not. You getting other niggas paid to talk about him.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Look at this.
Because every person he's got
5 straight minutes playing with her
doesn't come back with the same damn stories. Go ahead. I think this is good for us as a community. I honestly do. I'm interested in seeing what happens.
That is good for y'all as a community.
You can't say you didn't know. You can't say anything else other than I should have listened.
They don't care.
All right.
Y'all more concerned about this shit than this is crazy. The people that don't like this man is more concerned about what the fuck he got going on than the people that do. The people that don't like him, who ain't contributed shit, got more to say than the people that have. I can understand King Randall's and people saying, I gave this nigga money. I can understand Jadon saying, I gave you $500 for an interview and you never did. I understand those people, they got gripes. Shit actually happened to them. Money was taken from them. Nothing happened to this bitch. But that's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. To the next episode, we out. Petty Goat, a.k.a. MoneyBoy Trey. Peace.
Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the thick bitch. Oh shit, get nobody cut to see you old. It's some focus. Shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say hi, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Hoppin', cookin', whippin', shippin', till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving fast niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hatin' but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm too geek, walking by myself but left with 2 freaks. fool me. Nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Austin Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2-breeze. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Ron Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Ron Island cause I love my love to choose it. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry baby, asking for forgiveness. Puss ass nigga, Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry baby, asking for forgiveness. Puss ass nigga.